Come on in, come on in, come on in. This is your local sniff agent, and I'd like to welcome everybody back to another show. So I'm out here on a beautiful day in New York City, and today I want to talk about 5 fragrances that stay in my rotation. When I want to be sexy, I want to be casual, I want to be everything. These are the 5 bottles that I pick up the most. So what I need you to do is to stay tuned, stay locked, and we'll be right back with the 5 fragrances that are most used in my fragrance rotation. So without further ado, here are the 5 fragrances that are heavy hitters in my fragrance rotation. So the first fragrance that I'd like to introduce is by the house of Labo, and it's this one right here. It's the iconic Santal 33. So if you're looking for musk, if you're looking for something that smells woody, if you're looking for something that is sexy, this is it in one bottle. And I might add, this is the only fragrance out of all of my fragrances that if I had to choose one fragrance that any individual could wear every single day, it would probably be this one. I know that it is a fragrance that many people have, but damn it, it smells so damn good. Why would you be without it? A lot of people have BMWs and Mercedes and Jaguars. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't own one. This right here, if you're in the business of smelling good, this should be your business. I think the price point is right, but most importantly, this is a fragrance that's in my everyday rotation. When I wear this juice, the scent, it lingers, it calls people, it brings people to me, and it is exactly what I want. And the thing that I love so often to hear is that fragrance is amazing. So if you want that experience, this is the bottle to get. One more time, the house of Labo, and this is Santal 33. Now the second fragrance that's a heavy hitter in my fragrance rotation is this Molecules 01 by Eccentrics Molecules. And what can I say about this fragrance? It's a fragrance that picks up or develops based on your DNA. So what it does for you is it creates an aroma that's specifically only for you. Now you can layer this with other colognes if you choose to do so, but for me, I wear this alone, and it is also a banger. When you wear this one, people will ask you what you're wearing. Now here's the catch to this. When you're wearing it, you can't smell it, but all those around you can pick up the scent. So I'm telling you now, if you want the most unique fragrance on the planet, you should go with this Molecules 01 by Eccentric Molecules. This is also a bottle of Bang Bang, and I wouldn't do without it. Ladies and gentlemen, the house of Eccentric Molecules, Molecule 01. So the third fragrance that is most used in my fragrance rotation is this one right here by the house of YSL. It's called Caban. And this is creamy, it's dreamy, it is beyond sexy. It is a fragrance that I go to all the time. And when I wear this fragrance, it's a compliment getter. Now let me just step in and say this. Some fragrances create compliments, and some fragrances are art. This is a compliment getter. When you're wearing this fragrance right here, I always tell people that it smells like a bottle of cream of wheat. If you ever had cream of wheat, it's buttery, it's sensual, it's luscious, and it's the kind of thing that will gather you or garner you so much attention. So I'm telling you right now, this third fragrance in my rotation is nothing to play with, and it is a bottle of Bang Bang. And if you want to be in that category of smelling that damn good, I highly urge you to go to the house of YSL and pick up a bottle of this Caban. Fourth fragrance in my heavy rotation is another one by the house of YSL. And by the way, it's my highly recommended fragrance house. If you're just looking for a house that can do it all from top to bottom, that's the house to go to. But getting back to this fragrance is Rue 24. Now when you're wearing this fragrance right here, be ready to be the shining star. This fragrance is so appealing, so attractive, and it's very calm. This fragrance does not beat people over the head. It just smells good, and it makes you a sensual monster. You want a fragrance that's built around sexiness, being sensual, being provocative, and being in that moment of what I would call very inviting. You need to get a bottle of this 24 Rue, because this stuff right here, what a gorgeous bottle of Bang Bang. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, YSL Rue 24. You don't need to know more. It's sexy as hell. Go get it. So the fifth fragrance in my heavy rotation is made by one of the most famous fragrance houses anywhere on the planet, by Kilian, and it's called Straight to Heaven. Now, this is sexy, sensual, voluptuous, lustful, epic, dynamic. This thing, it works. It's a beast. It puts you in that area of just being Dr. Smooth. This thing is, it's beyond words. This is a movement. This is a fragrance that creates arousal. This is a fragrance that when I wear this, can't nobody mess with me. When I'm wearing this, I'm all alone. This is a fragrance that tempts you, but it's a fragrance that will have you smelling unlike any other creature walking these streets. If you want to be that beast, if you want to be that lion, this is the fragrance right here to wear. Straight to Heaven by Kilian. I don't have to say a whole lot, because anybody that's familiar with this knows that this fragrance right here, it's a 10, it's 100, it's 1,000. This thing could be universal, and it could be yours. It's by the house of Kilian, and it's called Straight to Heaven, and I highly recommend that you put this in your fragrance rotation. So that's it for this show. If you want the ick factor, I suggest you go out and get one of those 5 fragrances, if not all of them. Those are the fragrances most used in my fragrance rotation. Until the next show, stay sexy. And as always, if you could smell sexy, would you do it?